Hey guys, Hunter Trucker here. Man, it's coming across Texas, going towards El Paso, and I hit a windstorm like you wouldn't believe. This thing was blowing me all over the road, dust blowing. I couldn't see more than about 50 feet in front of me. I got a light load on, so I mean it was just rocking the truck. It felt like it was gonna like flip me over onto the driver's side. So I pulled in here to a Flying J, and I still had a few hours. I had 3 hours or 2 hours and 58 minutes whenever I shut the clock down. But it's terrible out there. I mean, I'm laying in my sleeper and it's rocking me. It's about to lullaby me to sleep, rocking me around. But you know what? I'm gonna show y'all. It's crazy how bad that wind's blowing. Watching a little TV here. I thought I'd make this video though to show what this is like. Oh, see if I can just open my curtains up. Look at them trees. I hope y'all can see them trees. The dust is it's went way down, but when it first started blowing, man, you can see, I hope y'all can see those trees. Y'all open the door up. Cool. See those trees? I mean, I hope that showed, but yeah, it's bad out there, man. If I was weighing, if I had a 40,000 pound load, I'd take off, I'd burn up those other 2 hours and 58 minutes to see what I had exactly. I had summary. I had 2 hours and 48 minutes. Sorry about that, guys. 2 hours and 48 minutes left to drive, which I was going to stay at a rest area tonight that was 70 miles down the road, closer towards El Paso. I'm actually going to Arizona on I-10. But put my hat on here. So this is my half bald head there. But whoa, got a little distracted there. Euro trips on. It's showing I don't want to say. It's good though. A little distracting. But anyway, I got down the road there, and I seen that dust blowing. Then all of a sudden, man, it just hit like crazy, and my load's 19,000 something pounds. So I mean, there's not a whole lot in the trailer. And when that wind hit, man, I'm telling you, it rocked me up on my driver's side, started shoving me around, and I mean, it scared me. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I wound up slowing way down, turning on my flashers. Limped in here 5 miles, got me a spot, backed in here. I don't like shutting down early though. I try to get as much as I can get. Let's see what I drove. I think it's like 5 something today. Come on. My Qualcomm's actually down. I'm actually running on paper, but it still keeps track. Just that the log department can't see what's going on here. I got my log book up there. I've been keeping my paper logs. What is going on with this dude? Okay, let's see. I drove come on. I drove 544 miles. 544.3. That's not bad. But I was going to try to get another 70 miles in to that rest area where I was going to stay the night at. I like the rest areas. Them picnic areas, don't ever stay at them, especially down here by the border. Wind up getting robbed or something like that down there on the border. Or worse. But anyway, thought I'd just make a little short video here. Guys are asking me in the comments, they're asking me about CFI and things like that. I'll tell you a little bit about CFI. Whenever I first came over here, they're just like any other trucking company, except for they don't really lie to you. They tell you what's going on. They tell you what's up. And if you find a discrepancy or something like that, you call them up, you ask them about it, you talk to them. Man, they're nice. They talk to you like you're a person and not a number. They've got good equipment. I mean, if your truck's broke down or something like that, they take care of it. If it's broke down more than 3 days, they'll give you a different truck. And they just bought 600, and don't quote me on this, but I think they said 663 or 83, 683 or 663 brand new trucks. And they're good trucks. And I probably won't get one. I haven't been with them long enough to get a new truck, but I mean, I seen some of them up in the yard whenever I was up there last time. And they don't bug you. They let you do what you need to do to get your load there. Follow your fuel route. Fuel up where they tell you to. Like right now, even if say I was fixing to deliver and I hit this wind, they'll tell you you're the captain of the ship. Yeah, I could call, even if I just had to go 5 more miles, but I didn't feel safe, and I said, hey guys, I'm in a windstorm here. It's rocking me around. You know, I've already felt like it was going to blow me over once, and I got off the road and stuff, so I'm not going to make that delivery until this. They would just say, okay, let me know whenever you call us whenever you get ready to go, so we can let them know that what time you're going to be there. They don't flip out. In orientation, they told us, you know, if you're if you want to chain up, you can chain up and drive if you want to in the bad weather, but you know, if it's so bad you got to chain up, it's probably just best just to pull over, wait for the roads to get cleared up, follow the snow plow, something like that, you know, not to put your life in jeopardy for a load. I mean, they make that very clear. Not a lot of people do that. They put you before their money. And I've only been with them for like 4.5 months now, so I don't really, you know, but I've never had any trouble out of them. I do what they ask me to do. You know, sometimes the miles might not be there that you're wanting, you know, but that's just trucking. You know, everybody wants them 14, 15, 16, 2,000 mile runs, you know, but they're just not always there and not always available. But they keep you rolling, and man, they just been good. They've been everything I thought about trucking. I hear these other truckers, you know, talking in the drivers' lounges and stuff, you know, and man, some of the stories they tell, if they're true, man, I don't know why they would even work for them companies. I done handed out all of my my CFI cards, you know, to them guys, and they say things like, oh, I wouldn't work for them, you know, they don't pay that well. And they don't pay as high as some companies pay, but they try to run the miles. They give you the miles that they can give you. They don't play no favorites, nothing like that. If you're in the area, loads available, they give it to you. They do force freight. You can't really turn down a load. You know, I mean, you could, which I haven't never got one to the Northeast yet. And I hear all the horror stories about the Northeast, but I also kind of learned, don't always, I mean, I've been around 40 years. Just because somebody says, hey, you know, it's bad, or it could be bad, or something like that, that's their opinion on it. You might go up there and have no trouble whatsoever. Take your time, drive wherever you need to drive. Don't just count on your GPS. Look at your map. Make sure you know where you're going. Look on Google Earth. See what it looks like, where you're going to have to pull in at. I mean, that's like the best tool I've got is Google Earth. I can look on Google Earth. I see an aerial view of where I'm going, what the building looks like, where I'll be pulling in at, where the trucks are all parked at, things like that. So I don't never come in and like not know where I'm going, you know. I know if I'm coming south, I'll be coming in on the south road, what that building looks like coming in from the south road from an aerial view, and then that lets me know, okay, when I get up here, I'll make a left, and then I'll come in right here where all these trucks are. And man, it makes it a whole lot easier than to pull in there and not know what's going on and accidentally make a right and then wind up over there where they pull their cars in or something like that. So Google Earth is a big tool, man. It'll save your butt. It'll keep you from turning down that street right there and then having to find a place to turn around because you went the wrong way. And it's confusing, like down in Laredo. Don't want y'all to see me spitting that bottle, but like down in Laredo, some of them, when you're looking at the aerial views, it'll look like that's where you turn in at. But if you really get to looking, you'll see there might be a little fence there. That was the entrance for one of the other places, and you're supposed to come in on the other side. So, I mean, it helps though, and if I didn't know that before I got there, I'd have pulled around and went up in that where it said trucks, but it was for the building beside that building. You had to go around the block, come in on the other side on that. Because sometimes they give the address to the office, but not for where the trucks are going to be, to where you need to be on the trucks. So by Google Earth, it let me know, okay, I need to go around the block here. And when I got there, something that you can't see from Google Earth is that there was a no truck sign, but dispatch told me to ignore the sign. You know, so I just drove on around there, and I've seen hundreds of trucks doing it. I guess everybody knows that that sign's there, but you have to go that way. Well, I don't know if you had to. You might have been able to go around some other way, but so I knew, you know, I could ignore that sign, go around and turn in. I even saw officers sitting there. Nobody said anything to me, so I wasn't. I mean, I was nervous when I saw the cop, and I was like, oh no. And then a truck right in front of me, he went down. And I was like, well, if he's gonna go, I'll go. You know, we'll share it. We'll both get a ticket. But they just sat there and watched us pull in. But man, if you want to go to work for a good company, go to CFI. You don't have to tell them I sent you. You don't even know my real name, so, and they don't know who Hunter Trucker is up there because I don't advertise. But man, I just feel like, to me, they're like one of the best companies out. I think they just they don't lie to you. They treat you right, pay you on time. Check's always there. They let you draw money when you get fuel. You can get $25 if you need it. Through training, I don't remember, you get so much per mile per day. You're not going to go hungry. You're going to have plenty of money. Your check might not be very big if you're having to use that money, but man, they're a good company. They got good trainers. They got good equipment, good trailers, good trucks. You got good rubber on them. They take care of the maintenance on them. They give you miles, man. What more could you ask for? They're good company. I kind of sound like a spokesboy for them or something, but you know, they're just a really good company. They treat you right. Anyway, Hunter Trucker, I am out, guys.